Breaking news coming in. Mega India Today exclusive news break. India Today's access. Partha and Arpita's joint property deed. Partha Arpita jointly bought farmhouse in Shantiniketan. Farmhouse on 10 quarter land was purchased in 2012. Single-story farmhouse was bought for 20 lakh rupees. That's the latest coming in at the moment. We are getting you all these details of the property, immovable property, and the assets that were bought by Partha and Arpita together. It is an exclusive India Today news break. We are in possession of all this information now. It's an exclusive story that we are breaking at the moment. India Today's access Partha and Arpita's joint property deed. They jointly bought a farmhouse in Shantiniketan. Farmhouse was purchased in 2012. Single-story farmhouse bought for 20 lakh rupees. So we procured that information at the moment. Our reporter will join us in moments from now to bring us up to speed with the very latest developments and further elaborate on what more we've got our hands on as far as Partha and Arpita are concerned. Big story coming in. It's a big breakthrough. India Today is also conducting an investigation on this, and we're getting you all the very latest details as far as the story is concerned. The latest coming in, India Today exclusive, mega news break. We have accessed Partha and Arpita's joint property deeds. They've jointly bought farmhouse in Shantiniketan. Farmhouse on 10 quarter land was purchased in 2012. Single-story house was bought for 20 lakhs. Latest on your screens right now. We'll bring you more details in moments from now about this. Indrajit is now joining us. Indrajit, what more can you add as far as this exclusive news break is concerned?
Well, Chaiti, you know, this is for the first time that we are showing you a document that clearly goes on to show the extent of association between Partha Chatterjee and Arpita Mukherjee, because this is a deed of conveyance. This is a purchase deed. So Arpita Mukherjee and Partha Chatterjee together bought a property in Birbhum district's Shantiniketan. This is a farmhouse, the visuals of which are on the television screens of India Today right now. Our viewers can see. So this is the farmhouse that together they had bought. You can see Partha Chatterjee's signature there with his image, and you can see Arpita Mukherjee's signature with the image on the deed of conveyance. So this is a joint property bought by both of them in 2012. So there are a lot of points that gets cleared out in the document that we are showing right now to our audiences. One, this is an association that goes beyond the decade, because this is 2022. We are talking about a property that was purchased jointly by Partha Chatterjee and Arpita Mukherjee in 2012. 2011 is when the Trinamool Congress government was formed in West Bengal, just a year later. So clearly shows that their association goes back a decade, and the kind of deep association that Arpita Mukherjee has with one of the senior-most members of Mamata Banerjee's cabinet, who has now been removed from his portfolio, Partha Chatterjee. Second thing, this is a 10 kata area where a single-story property is located. We're showing you the visuals, and this was bought for a price of 20 lakh rupees from two sellers who are basically residents of Calcutta. Thirdly, the name of this property. The name of this property, that has an interesting story to it, what locals have been telling us. It's called Opa in Bangla, in Bengali. And it's written right at the gate. The signage is written, the nameplate is written right at the gate of this property. And Opa are the initials of Arpita and Partha Chatterjee, Opa. So that's the initial, that's the name that has been given to this property. So we can clearly understand the deep-rooted connection, the association that Arpita Mukherjee and Partha Chatterjee shared, and they shared this for more than a decade. And this is exactly what the Enforcement Directorate is trying to probe, because there are n number of properties that are slowly coming to surface right now. It's being revealed right now. We've seen two properties one at Diamond City in South Kolkata, one at Belgharia in North Kolkata. From both these properties, we have seen massive amounts of cash being recovered. First day, it was about 22 crores, beg your pardon. Second day, it was 27 crores. So more than 50 lakh cash and massive amounts of gold jewelry already recovered from two properties which belong to Arpita Mukherjee. We've seen a few other properties that are propping up that also belong to Arpita Mukherjee. We've seen companies, three companies that our correspondent Munish has broken yesterday, which has been registered, where Arpita Mukherjee is a director. So all these properties, both movable and immovable, are under the scanner of the Enforcement Directorate. They are putting all these pieces together of this huge jigsaw puzzle that has suddenly blown up in West Bengal. And one of the pieces, of course, is this property that we are bringing before our audiences right now. This is the first time we are showing them a joint property that has been purchased by Partha Chatterjee, one of the topmost ministers of West Bengal, who now stands removed from the Mamata Banerjee cabinet and the party, suspended from the party, and Arpita Mukherjee, a small-time actor in Bengali film industry. She's acted in Uriya films as well.